I arrived at Charleroi Airport, or Brussels South Airport. It's actually very close to Charleroi, not so close to Brussels. I took a Flipco bus here. It took about 2 hours with a small stop at the Brussels main port, Zaventem Airport. Now, I'm a bit scared to travel from this airport as the reviews on Google is kind of terrifying. 20 hours ago, worst airport I've been to. What a mess. 2 hours of lineup for security. Poorly organized. And this is only 8 hours ago. Making people pay for toilets after a long-haul flight is inhumane. I'm not so sure about that because I had a really long-haul flight from this airport. So it seems the airport is quite hated. So let's go inside. I'm not telling you where we're flying, you'll see at the end. So far it seems pretty calm. Let's grab a coffee first. No line at Starbucks, that's good. Coffee secured. Alright, little hint of where we're going. This is probably my last bad coffee of the day. I mean, let's talk about Starbucks. I think the coffee is quite okay. But it's just so... I don't know, bland. Not a proper coffee taste, not a proper caffeine kick. Not the best. I get it why many people go to Starbucks. It's usually not because of an Americano, but more like the frappuccinos and all the other funny drinks. I saw the pistachio trend also taking over Starbucks. So yeah, I suppose that's why people go to Starbucks. Not the real coffee connoisseurs like me. But yeah, and there's no option. So not as bad as I expected. From the entrance of the airport through the security check, it was about 20 minutes. And here after security there's an outdoor deck. It's not many airports have, so it's really nice to just enjoy the sun a little bit. I think they're opening another bar here. There's also a lot of Belgian beers already being consumed at 10 in the morning. Now, as for the busy part, yeah, there's people everywhere. For context, today is the 20th of March. It's not high season, there's no school holidays here in Belgium or the Netherlands, which obviously is very close by. So this is the food court where you have like Burger King, there's like a British place, Camden Food. Italian place, of course they called it Napoli. And in the back is a bar. Also there's a Panos, I think this is a very Belgian chain of just warm breads, cold breads. So of course they have this duty free. Once you exited security, you will come through the duty free. There's no other options to come to the gates than to pass via the annoyingly obnoxious duty free that looks alike everywhere you go in the world. There's also like a nice looking bar, Speakeasy. The Speakeasy. And there we go, got myself a beer. This bar looked really nice with like apron views. Can watch my aircraft land. Alright, cheers guys. So let's find the gate. Looks like we have to go to another area. Oh, I guess we're just going down one floor. They do have 25 gates. Imagine if it's like peak summer season and all the flights are rammed. And there's like even more flights in one day. That will be kind of crazy.
De beginning met de inscheping van Ryanair vlucht
So today we're flying Ryanair, and here's a good example of how efficient their operation is. People are coming out of my aircraft here. Well, we're already pre-boarding. So all they're doing between is just a little cleaning, and then we should be boarding very soon. They're already putting some new kerosene in the aircraft because the aircraft just landed 5 minutes ago. So that's pretty impressive. I don't know why Ryanair get this much hate, because every time I fly them, there's never any issues. Often I arrive earlier than planned, so that's very good. They're already loading the baggage. Of course, I'm only traveling with the hand luggage because it's way easier that way. Saves me a lot of time as well, waiting for your bag. Alright, made it to Genoa, Italy. Now, first order of business, let's have some espresso. First espresso in Italy, let's go. That's a really good one. Oh, nice and strong. Anyway, that Ryanair flight was a really chill flight. Just calm, not too busy, quite full, not too busy. We arrived 20 minutes ahead of schedule. Ryanair has a bad reputation because of all the videos online, people not abiding to the baggage rules. Maybe they didn't get the right visa for some certain countries. That's causing a lot of troubles, but if you just follow the rules, your ticket allowances, there should be no problem and it should be a very smooth experience. Like I said, they have a very efficient operation there in Charleroi. Always happy to see the palm trees. It says to go to the city center via the train station, it says 23 minutes by bus or 23 minutes walking to the station. I'll guess I'll walk. Of course, the bus seems rather crowded. It's good to stretch the legs after a flight. There we go, that already should be the station. Obviously I was filming and I'm new to the area, but I think you can even do it faster if you just have a steady pace. You can walk it maybe in 15 minutes. I like the area, it feels like urbexing. With all this, what looks like abandoned factories, warehouses. This one and this one. But yeah, there's the station. Alright, let's find a place to buy the tickets. Then figure out which track we are leaving from.
كده الأصلية. وبرضه في تليفونات برضه. ده اطلع اقعد في المقعد. تمام.
Alright, that's me at the central station. Now let's first go to the hostel, drop my stuff off, besides the camera of course, and then we're gonna explore some more. I'm planning to go to a very nice place for a sunset dinner. Let's see how that works out. Since it's a Saturday, it's very busy. So let's see what we can find. Made it back out. Had some rest in the hostel. And here we are at the beautiful coastline of Genoa. You can see a lot of ships like that one coming in. Genoa is historically a big port city, and today it's still a fact that there's many container boats are coming, cargo ships rather. Also I saw spotted a lot of cruise ships, even one going to Morocco I think. So it's pretty cool to see. This boulevard is lined with beautiful buildings like this one over here. You can really see it's the shoulder season, as the ticket was very cheap coming here, like I told you earlier, but also because the pools here are still empty and they're still building up all the restaurants around it. So yeah, that's not fully operational yet, but I guess give it 2 months, they'll be buzzing. We're now coming up to the final stop of this video. It's called Boca d'Asse. Boca d'Asse, I have no idea how to pronounce that.
It's normally, honestly,
I've been to quite a few Italian places, but never saw the typical beach front houses like this. How to call that? It's really nice. I love those alleyways. Beautiful place. That leads back to the beach, I think. How great is it seeing people just enjoying outside with their drinks, with the foods.
Ho visto come ho scritto ci sarà la possibilità di chiedere oh no,
Alright, thank you guys for watching and see you guys in the next adventure, wherever that will be. Actually, I think this will be in Genoa. Stay tuned.